let's talk about why I love Venom Let There Be Carnage, or Venom 2. So this film follows Eddie and Venom a while after the events of the first film, which is right here. They're sort of on the down low and making sure that they don't do too much lethal protectoring, but Eddie is still out there interviewing people, doing some journalistic things, and most importantly, interviewing Cletus Cassidy, Carnage, as he is a famous serial killer who has specifically requested to see the titular Eddie Brock. And some things ensue, and Cletus gets his hands on a symbiote and becomes Carnage. He tries to free his pseudo-wife, very basically fiance, from prison, Shriek, and now Eddie and Venom have to fight Carnage and Shriek. And you want what? This is a really fun movie. I love this movie. This film is just, I think, okay. It's enjoyable. It's just feels like the superhero movie time forgot. You know, they've literally been trying to make a Venom movie actually since the 90s, but Avi Arad specifically has been trying to make a Venom movie, and I guess current day Sony has been since 2007. And of course in 2012 they're like, we're gonna actually make it, and it's gonna be connected to, you know, the Amazing Spider-Man movies. Of course that ship sailed shortly after that idea, but they still made this movie, and it made a bunch of money, and overall it's just kind of lukewarm. This film is actually pretty good. I think Andy Serkis did a really good job at understanding the assignment. I think Kelly Marcel did a really good job writing this movie. She's the sole writer, while Tom Hardy also helped her come up with a story. She, like, I guess did like rewrites for this film, but she like wholeheartedly wrote this, and then 3 is actually going to be written and directed by her. And like, this movie is just really, I think, enjoyable and lovable, and it's a dark comedy bromance, and I specifically love the Venom Eddie relationship. I love how they're just a toxic rom-com couple, and that's how I would describe this film. It's a dark comedy rom-com, or a dark rom-com, I guess you could say. And it's just really good and really enjoyable, and I love this film so much. It doesn't have a lot in the way of themes and ideas, and like, it's not trying to change the like landscape. Like, you know, Andy Serkis very much understood what this movie is supposed to be. It's supposed to be 90s semi-horror superhero schlock, and of course Tom Hardy is doing a great job. And I think him changing the Venom voice from being a death whisper to being, I am out of the Eddie closet, haha, you know, like, it just works, because the Venom voice just works when it's bigger. I want to say there's like a moment, there are a few moments in one where he's kind of that way, where he is more bigger, and I would love to see what like Tom Hardy does while he's trying to do the Venom voice, like what he's doing, his mannerisms, like does he change them, like, because he's a really great actor, and he doesn't have the greatest track record with projects. Just look at his big screen debut, Star Trek Nemesis. Like, he doesn't have a great nose for projects, but once he gets on a great one, he's very often the best thing about them. Very often. And yeah, like, I really do enjoy this movie. It's nice, it's short, and it's so busy being a dark rom-com that I think Cletus and Shriek kind of get lost. Like, I mean, we still cut to them, and we're still seeing scenes with them, and they are probably the A story. But the film, because it's more interested in doing the bromance, is more, you know, interested in its B story, if that's how they divvy up. Overall, I do love this film. This is going to be probably a short one, but I do genuinely love this film, and I think it's just really insane and fun and dark. And I remember at the time, a lot of my fellow reviewers were saying, like, this is, you could tell how badly this wants to be PG-13, or this wants to be R, but they're, like, censoring it. Honestly, no. I think, unlike with Venom 1, I think there's some actual, like, clever uses of just having this feel like a dark, edgy 90s thing that can't do R, so they're stealthy about it. There is some stealthy type of, like, camera work and just ideas, or, you know, concepts being used to make this go from, you know, a rated R movie that they censored to being a PG-13 movie that is just using its PG-13ness to deliver some gnarly stuff, and I like it. One sort of, I mean, I think the final fight between Carnage and Venom is most certainly better, you know, better caught on camera than the first movie. But I will say, even now, I do think that Andy Serkis could have maybe pulled a little bit back, because there are certain parts of that final fight between, I almost said Joker and Venom, between Carnage and Venom, that are hard to read. But this is a really good movie, and I love this film, and I think there are a lot of fans of these films, and if you're a fan of this one, you have good taste. But yeah, and I'm excited for 3. I won't be able to see 3 because I'm busy, but hopefully on DVD it comes out around the same time as the other ones, because these other ones came out in December. Hopefully Venom 3 comes out in December, and we'll just have to wait and see if it's going to be Blu-ray DVD or just regular DVD. Also, by the way, this is the 4K steelbook that was being re-released a few months ago at Walmart. I just took the DVD and put it in there. Life hack. So yeah, remember, the God made you special. He loves you very much. I hope I had a very lovely day, and I hope you have a very lovely weekend. God bless you all.